was freaking weird. I'm filming, and my camera doesn't want to turn off. I'm like, the blinky blinky stopped blinky blinking. So I'm not quite sure how much of my ramblings got on. So none of my buttons want to work. So I had to switch over to my original flip, which is happy it's being used. So I don't know what the hell. I think it was like, oh no, I'm going to be replaced. Because we were looking at cameras in Best Buy just passing through. Turn off the new, no. So I don't know. Poo. So the level of awesome this particular haul section is, the camera just couldn't handle it. So hopefully my flip, having seen awesome before, will be able to stay with me here. Here's a cut out of that. Everything else, we're good. So I don't know what to do with this. Okay. So I'll have to start over from scratch. So into the Goodwill we went. Or obviously. And I walk in, found almost instantaneously on the first rack that I saw, level of awesome that I shall get to. Pitter patter around, trying to find a bag that's a little less ugly but in the same venue as this, to kind of take on, you know, travel-y type jaunts. But I didn't quite find that. So I don't know if that made it on camera or not. That little, I picked up like a, it looked like a giant change purse, and it was red and had like silver straps to it, and I'm like, I don't know. So I kind of walked around with that for 10 million years, and then I go to check out, where the like, at least these people put the special purses where you can actually access them, unlike Palmer there, where they put it in a corner where you can't reach and they're all on top of each other, and it's like, do these things ever sell? I don't know. So sitting there were a couple of fancy pants name brand purses, and yay. Okay. And usually I don't go for the whole name brand unless it's like, if I wanted something name brand, it would be Trip or Lip Service or Skull and Bones, because that would be a brand that I know aesthetically I will like the actual part, you know, they cater to my taste, basically. It's not because, well, I am wearing a Trip pair of pants, you know, it's like, not that kind of thing. So, you know, if I get something I like and it happens to be name brand, I'm like, ooh. But this was something that Mother usually is like, oh, it's a name brand, it's wonderful. But if you go in the store, this particular brand can either be really attractive or eyeball bleeding hideous. Most of them are usually eyeball bleeding hideous. Once in a blue moon, you will find something that is actually visually appealing. In case I'm deleting a file that no longer wishes to like me. So I pick it up, and it is a Vera Bradley bag, which, of course, we went to the mall, so I reconned like bags this size that are roughly like $50, and I paid a whopping $10. So I'm thinking, when I'm, you know, we're on our way back, thinking, wow, I just spent $10 on a bag, you know, a Vera Bradley bag, like that's an expensive thing, and I'm like, no, I used to pay $7 for a brand new bag. Or if you go into Walmart, you're paying $14 for just a random, you know, El Junco vinyl-y type bag, you know. And I'm like, ooh, I spent so much money. I'm like, I'm a schmuck. So I pick it up and I'm like, ooh, it's a Vera Bradley. And, you know, because I can read. And we had just come from the Yankee Candle, which is a redundancy because you've obviously seen the rest of this video. And, you know, looking at them, but I wasn't quite sure about, you know, the legitimacy of said bag, because this actually says made in the USA. So, now, if you're paying like $50, $80, they want like $20 for like one of those things you stick your IDs in. and you stick it on your luggage. If it's a made in the USA brand, can't quite, agree I'm spending that much money, but still, at least it's an American-based company. Not anymore. They're all made in China. So I wasn't quite sure since this said made in the USA. So I kind of Googled on the way back, how do you spot a fake? Goes, well, if the stitching's good, and, if it's a soft fabric, and I'm like, looks like every other bag I've ever seen, right? But they're like, well, the one way you can definitely tell is if you go to the Vera Bradley website. All their cloth patterns, I'll have like a name, and if it's there, it's legit. So I'm looking, and it wasn't under anything like Lily of the Valley. So when I looked at this and I saw it was Lily of the Valley, especially today being my birthday, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be mine. And I'm looking down, and it's called New Hope, and it was there. So this is a freaking legit Vera Bradley. So I'm like, cha-ching! And it's the perfect size, cute, and I love the practical aspect of it. So you got 3 decent sized pockets on each side. Enough for your phone, your camera, the money. It's a well-designed bag logically, or logistically. So you got your little dinky pocket in the front. So, and it's just got like a schmutz here, but this is from like 2007 to 2010. And considering how fairly well it's held up for all that time, so I'm like, boo, yeah. So I feel all proud, the fact that I actually have an attractive Vera Bradley. Old and fairly well loved, but now mine. So I'm like, boo, yeah, I haven't bragged and rubbed it into mother yet, but but I was very happy about that. So, yay me for that. So the first thing that I actually got, though, was sitting in a beam of light with gothy angels with their fluttery bat wings, with their electric guitars, are going booyah, booyah. And I think I'm more excited about these than I am about anything. I found a pair of these. They're black and red of all things. A pair of trip pants that fit perfect. Because the only pair in there, I don't think they're even trip, they're actually Dickies. They're just my black with silver zippers pants. Were like an obscure size, so they fit kind of weird, and I had to like sew them to kind of make them fit on my butt. I love the fact that these have like adjustable straps on the side. They fit perfectly, and these are a 9, so I wasn't quite sure. And there's little skulls on the chain. I'm in love. Moment. And of course, being in my house for 5 minutes, they're covered in hair. And there's little skulls on the pockets, and it's like, oh my god. So I'm like so excited to go get home and like try them on. And they fit, and they're not overtly long, so they're like you're walking on the legs, so a shorter person can wear these. And they're mine. And the pants in the will are $6. He charged me $4. I paid $4 for a freaking pair of awesome trip pants. I am like drooling in joy. Oh, okay, they do come off. I figured they did. And of course they zip up the side. And I mean, I love these because there's so much detailing, pockets I can actually utilize. And with my black belt with the skulls with the red eyes in them. I can't wait to wear these tomorrow. So this was like one of the coolest birthday presents I bought myself. Thank you, Goodwill. Yeah. I'm like, my Vera Bradleys and my trips. It's like the you know how hard it is to find a pair of pants like that fit? Come on. And as far as other birthday presents, that's why I feel it's like I feel hoity-toity. I don't feel like rich. I feel outside my class range. Between my Vera Bradley and my trip pants and my new Pandora bracelet with my birthday cake on a stand. So, yay! So now I'm going to look on Amazon to see if I can find like charms that have like skulls or, you know, something that's a little more representative of me, instead of having like babies and children and small people and crap that has nothing to do with me whatsoever. It's like, I want, like, are there charms for like balls of yarn and animals that actually represent the animals they're supposed to, you know, that look like the animal they're supposed to represent? I don't know. I shall hunt. So I brought like my $20 and I didn't even spend like $15 of it. And the $2 over were for other people's stuff. What the heck is this? Oh. Coupon for cat litter. I have no idea where it came from. Can always use can. And I don't think it made it into the Yankee Candle section of this video, where I did my squishied pennied. I'm trying to film it, right? Didn't hit the film button. The stupider, I'm like, oh great, I did the whole thing and didn't even get a chance to record it. But I feel like I defaced money now with my Yankee Candle squished penny. So, and it goes, I've been to the center of the universe, and oh god, I wish, you know, YouTube had smell vision, because that place is awesome. If there's a Yankee Candle anywhere near you, go, because it's free and it's fun to sniff the candles. So that is my penny. I had no idea what to put. Oh, I guess I'll stick you right here. I'll have to show Mother. There we go. And my camera still hasn't. And there's no like reboot button either. I think I got upset because we were looking at other cameras. I like this camera, but at least I still have my flip. Come on. Turn off, Daniel. Oh well. So that is my haul section of my birthday jaunt. Now I just gotta take off my face, hopefully edit and upload this tonight. We'll see. And wallow in the joy that is trip. I knew Hadley wouldn't let me down. And, side note, the previous trip I had gotten shoes there and she charged me $1. The Hadley Goodwill, the shoes are normally $1. That is the price they charge. College town. Who knew? So, yay. Thank you for watching. Do thumbs up for birthday awesome hauls. And subscribe. There's always room for one more at the Strange and Exotic. See you next time.